What is up, all my beautiful people? How you doing? Today is the first episode of Fantasy Focus, where we just concentrate on fantasy football today. I'm accompanied by, of course, the one and only.
It's a me, Rim Breezy.
Greater than.
That's less than.
We're
less than numbers.
Less than hashtag. What's up, Jacob? Less than 3 is what they always say, right? But how you doing, bro?
Dude, I'm doing all right. Had the day off, so it's been a lovely day. Can't complain one bit. Dude.
Jacob beat you, buddy.
Damn, Jacob.
Got him.
So close. Jacob was on the trigger, dude.
I had to hurry up and rush home so I could do this podcast. Really gonna wait. I cannot wait till November until
that time change is gonna be a lifesaver,
bro. 6 o'clock is so much more doable for me than 5 o'clock.
Yeah,
but I still make it happen because I'm dedicated, Remy.
I appreciate you.
Because I'm dedicated.
I appreciate you.
Chat, how are y'all doing today? What's going on this? It's, Friday Junior. Tomorrow's Friday. Then, of course, the weekend. Then we have college football. It's coming. It's back. Fantasy football, a lot of the drafts are about to happen either this weekend or next weekend. Of course. Next weekend is, of course, Labor Day weekend. What's up, Caleb?
Yeah.
But looking forward to it.
Not good, man. Not good. Wes, shut up.
What's going on with Wes? How you doing, Wes? Wes had so y'all just chilled out today, huh? Y'all enjoyed your day off?
Harris had the day off too.
No way.
It was raining, so no work for Harris. I saw him twice today, so that's once more than normal. So
saw a ghost twice in one day.
Wild.
It's pretty wild. While we're filling everybody out and everybody's getting in here before we start talking, you had a killer draft. Well, you know how I know you're in a rookie league? Because you already drafted.
Yeah.
Nah, just kidding. Most leagues don't draft until Labor Day weekend or at least this weekend. Just for injury purposes, But hey, congrats, Matt. Congrats on your draft.
Today was a weird it's the last 24 hours. It's been a weird day in the NFL. Some things that probably won't have a ton of fantasy impact, but a wild day across the board in the NFL. Just a couple little news tidbits. Some of these will have some fantasy impact. Tyron Smith, left tackle for the Dallas Cowboys, tore his hamstring off his bone. Like you do. Just the dude has been so injury riddled the last few years. Now, naturally, you don't draft offensive linemen in fantasy football, but
that affects the run game.
It affects the run game. It affects Dak's ability to pass the ball due to pass protection. It's, they're going to have to jumble up that offensive line this close to the start of the season. I don't know if you watched it. Have you seen the clip of when he got hurt? He's just running down the field to block a linebacker, pushes the linebacker, and then he's just on the ground. He's just done.
Dude, he's been injured he's constantly been injured recently.
So many injuries here lately for him. And he's been a hell of a talent, but he's 31 years old and the injuries have just ripped him to shreds.
Yeah.
So like I said, that will have an impact a little bit on your fantasy teams if you're looking at drafting Dallas Cowboys. Like I said, biggest impact will probably be on Zeke. There will be somewhat of an impact in the passing game, less pass protection. So they've got some good playmakers on the outside though. This will have little to no impact because if you were thinking about drafting this guy, you're insane. Denzel Mims has requested a trade from the New York Jets.
Mm-hmm.
He was a relatively early pick for them, just never panned out.
Right.
But that's what happens when you get drafted by the Jets. So If any of you drafted Denzel Mims or are thinking about drafting Denzel Mims, don't. So free piece of fantasy advice there for you. Very little there. The big one that happened today, and now this is it's a little different too because it's defense, but Aaron Donald.
Yeah, he went crazy.
In a joint practice with the Cincinnati Bengals today, decided to not one, but 2 helmets
double
start wailing on people.
Yeah, double weapons.
Myles Garrett got an indefinite suspension for swinging at Mason Rudolph a couple of years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Ended up just being basically for the rest of that season. But this is bad. And I don't know, and you know how the NFL is. They might try to sweep. They might try to sweep this under the rug, but it's on film.
I think he'll get maybe one or two or one or two games.
It's just crazy. I mean, like, I love Aaron Donald, but like, you can't be doing that.
Yeah, it's just too much.
Can't be doing that.
He definitely plays with an edge, but that's just too much.
So Aaron Donald, more than likely, some sort of suspension incoming. I know the Rams are a pretty stout defense, so probably a lot of people looking at the Rams defense. So probably going to be looking at a few less sacks for your fantasy team in the upcoming couple of weeks. We'll see if that suspension comes through, how much it will be. Free agent center, J.C. Tretter, he was a big name that was being floated around by a lot of teams for a potential starting center. I know the Browns even losing their starting center that replaced him. The Browns had probably reached back out to see. I know the Vikings were a team I saw that he really wanted to go to. There was a lot of talk Miami would make a run for him. He just retired. He said, I'm done playing. So that's an offensive line. Starting centers aren't just available all the time in free agency. So I fully expected him to pick up somewhere and help an offensive line, but he is
team built for it.
Done. Team built for it.
What's up, August?
And very little to do with fantasy relevance, but this was just a crazy story that broke not long ago, a few minutes ago, actually. Punt god for the Buffalo Bills.
Weird shit going on there.
Has been accused of gang rape
of a minor or something.
Of a minor. Very serious accusations going on there.
Right.
Like I said, it's not really much of a fantasy value thing there, but that's, they cut their other punter and we're going to move forward with him. So, depending on what comes from this, they may be back in the market for a new punter. Wild stuff there.
Wild stuff indeed. So we're going to go break down. We're going to break down, kind of top. We're going to look at some of the rankings, the PPR rankings and stuff. Also, if you're interested in doing the league, today is the day that I'm going to set it up. What I'm going to do is we'll set it up on stream, on camera. I'll need emails to send the invitations out to. So here, let's do this. Let's share the screen. Okay, let's get that out of there. Let's go there. All right, Remy. So what do you think about this? You think you want to do it this way, or you just want to get emails afterwards?
How many people we thinking? 10-man league, 12-man league?
I want to do a 12-man, us and 10 people, but I don't know if we have 10 in here right now. So we can just send out as much as we can.
Yeah.
But team built for it. Let's go.
Built for it. Let's go.
Oh my God.
So I guess the people that are in here, if you want in on the league, go ahead and in the chat say that
we're going to do ESPN. Just because all my other main leagues are on ESPN, it's just easier to keep up with that way. We'll just do a regular league, regular PPR league, 1 point per reception. And we won't do a dynasty league. This will just be a regular.
Standard one season, single season fantasy league, which I haven't done in a year. It's been nice.
Right. All right. Sign up. Create a league.
Captain Vic, I guess, up to 3 leagues this year. I will say last year was the first year in a long time I just had one league. I had the Dynasty League that we played in, was my only league. It was nice.
What I might do is we'll get like we'll figure some kind of trophy out or something, and we'll of course blast the winner all over our socials. But we'll maybe do like a T-shirt or something. Maybe do like a hard pass winner T-shirt. We'll get
so
your
you're
size.
gonna buy me a T-shirt?
No, I don't have. There's not enough cotton in the world, brother. Points per reception. League contains a banned word. Guess you can't say podcast. You can't say hard. If you can't say hard, I'm gonna be pissed. You can't say hard. Of course, Alan. Anyone can join.
Make hard pass one word. See if that works. Bro, Disney.
Maybe like that. Just HRD. League contains a banned word.
Ain't no way.
Bruh. Bruh. Bruh.
I just acronym HPSP.
Hard Pass Sports Podcast.
Yeah.
Jesus. That's so lame. ESPN, dude. Disney.
Caleb said spell hard with the @ symbol.
Here, I'm going to copy link. And can I just post link here?
You should be able to. Put it in the chat. There you go.
I don't know.
Let y'all click on that.
Or like maybe
some
copy
of the people,
and paste it.
Yeah. Or copy and paste it, yeah. It's pass. You can't put pass in. I guess maybe it's thinking ass. See if you can go in there and change it. It's probably under settings.
So what did it do?
Do the A as a @ symbol. See if that works.
Whoa, y'all getting my nope.
So try the A and pass as an @ symbol.
Hey,
it's pass.
It's pass.
You can't put the word pass in the
That's sad.
Wow,
that's sad. So, if you got anybody's that want to join or anything, definitely. I know I need to keep one spot open for Zach because he's been blowing our comments up about it. I'm not sure if he's in here or not.
For me.
Well, you need to join it now.
Well, if I try to click on these, it puts them up on the screen.
Oh, I'll just do this. Calm down. I'll just email to you. Sorry, bear with us, guys. I know this is awesome.
This is what y'all were looking for.
This is the
content.
This is the live that y'all were looking for. We're gonna go into some top 100s, and we're gonna start talking about maybe sleepers, and we're gonna get kind of y'all's takes on a lot of stuff. Alan said, "Told you." This as fives. Should we do that?
No, I mean we're in there now.
Yeah,
hard puss sports,
right? That's crazy. ESPN really is nasty work.
Right. Wild. Can't put pass in your name.
All right. So join the link, click it, join it. Once again, it's just a bunch of gibberish, but there it is. We will do the draft. I'm gonna schedule the draft for. You want to do Sunday? This Sunday? How does that sound, everybody?
I have
Snake.
Yeah. We have
Sunday.
our dynasty draft this Sunday, but that's
What
a text
time?
draft or whatever.
Yeah.
Let's see. What time's the dynasty draft for us?
This is Mountain Standard, so this is my time. So we'll do 4 p.m. my time, 7 p.m. y'all's. Not 90 seconds per pick.
Yeah, that works because ours is the dynasty draft is 2 p.m. my time. So,
okay.
And that won't take 10, 15
We're only doing 30 seconds per pick.
You got to be ready to go.
Yeah, we ain't got time for that.
Yeah,
allow draft pick trading. Well, you can do that now, I guess. Draft order. We're going to, if we fill up tonight, we'll do draft order tonight. What's up, Zach? What is it? What does it say? I can't see. It's currently full. What?
Bro, right. ESPN be wilding.
4:30 my time, which I think 7:30 y'all's time.
7:30 East. 7:30 Eastern.
Just your basic. We're gonna do 2 wide receiver. We have 1 flex. Your basic stuff, basic scoring, but PPR. Let's check out the rosters. Let's see here. League. Home. Your league is not full. We have 7 out of 12 though. We have Matt Ritter, Westwood, Caleb Williams, Alan Goodman, Remy, August Bell. So we still have some spots open, guys. If we fill these spots open tonight, we will do a live draft order on camera. We'll figure that out. And maybe do like a number generator or something. Dude, we should do a wheel. What's the wheel site?
We could do the wheel.
We should do a wheel. And we'll do draft order that way. So we're still missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams. Zach, get in here, buddy. Get in here. Tell all your friends, Zach. Winner's going to get a hard pass t-shirt. We're going to get one made. We'll get maybe like their last name put on the back of it. It's going to be pretty cool.
How many spots we got left? I'm about to tweet it, dude. Put it out there on the Twitter.
It's no buy-in. It's no buy-in. This is just with everybody. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. It'll be cool because every Thursday during the season when we do our fantasy focus podcasts, we'll also talk a little bit about this league and we'll bring up matchups and stuff. And we'll see where we're at in the year as well as talking about of course, top 10s, top 100s, whatever.
How many spots we got left? 5?
Thick thighs save lives. And a headband, Terry. Last name, team name, and a headband. I don't know about all that. I'm going to post it again, Zach. There it is. Join through the link. Let's see how many we got now. Still need 5. So tell all your friends. Be cool. Like I said, we'll discuss it as the weeks go on and stuff like that. And we'll get the Hard Pass Sports Podcast. I'm in 5 leagues this year now.
That's too many. It's too many, dude.
I still haven't told Caleb. I know you're here, Caleb. I don't know, buddy. It's not looking good for the main league. I might not do that one because I'm in an office league. I'm in another dynasty league with Zach. I'm in our dynasty league, and I'm in this league. So that's 4. And if I did the other league, it'd be 5. 5 seems like a lot.
Damn, dude. You're going to join up with these new people and not play with your up, dude. Officially lost you, dude. Officially gone.
Dude, I think we should just let the old league die. I don't know.
Let the old girl die, dude.
Let the old girl die. Jacob, get Jacob in here and join. At least we'll have one league to play with, Jacob. I agree.
So you can draft Tom Brady way too early. Five leagues way too many for Allen, way too few for Caleb.
Right.
Caleb, if you're in there, how many leagues you in this year?
First year doing multiple? There you go. There's nothing wrong with that. Team built for it.
Team built for it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
All right. So while this is filling up, you want to talk about some rankings?
I mean, that's why we're here, ain't it?
That's why we're here. Let me come here. We'll pull up. Not tennis.
What?
All righty. Look at the quarterbacks first, shall we? Sorry for this. All right, Remy. So they have Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes. Scrubs can leave if they want. You never let the main league die. Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Justin Herbert, then Lamar Jackson, Kyler Murray, Jalen Hurts, expecting a big year from Jalen Hurts, Russell Wilson, Tom Brady, Dak, and Joe Burrow rounds out the top 10. Who do you think in this top 10 does not belong?
Who do I think does not belong? It is tough because, of course, the running quarterbacks are going to get some fantasy love here.
Of course.
Aaron Rodgers 11th. Wow. Okay. I get it. The receiving core is not there. If I had to pick one guy in the top 10 that doesn't belong, I honestly have to just go with Jalen Hurts. I do think Hurts is primed for a good year. Like I said, I know they love the running quarterbacks. You get a lot of fantasy points with the running quarterbacks. But there's still a lot of question marks about him and his passing ability. So I would say out of this top 10, I would say Jalen Hurts is the one.
Yeah, I think Jalen's going to have a big year. I don't know wins and losses wise. We'll see. I think fantasy wise, he's going to be a decent pick. Dak, people always have Dak up there just because how good their offensive weapons are. We'll see about their offensive line. Trey Lance at 12 is kind of wild for me.
That is insane.
That over like guys like Derek Carr and Kirk Cousins, which you know what you're going to get out of them. I think some sleeper picks. Some people are predicting Trevor Lawrence to take a big step. He's a Jaguar, so it's tough for me to envision that.
Yeah, and he just doesn't have the weapons. They spent all that money, but on guys that I don't think are very good. So I don't know. I don't put a lot of stock.
Would you put Josh Allen 1?
Yeah, because he does everything. He runs, he throws.
It's got to be close with him and Patrick. Where's Tua? Tua's at
16.
Max at 22. So there you go. The Mac versus Tua debate. Some people are wrong.
Like I said, I mean, listen, and Allen is saying this about the Jalen Hurts thing, and Allen, before they traded for A.J. Brown, didn't even want Jalen Hurts to be the Eagles' quarterback. So,
All right. Give me your top 5 quarterbacks for fantasy.
For fantasy?
Yeah.
Josh Allen, clearly. I don't hate the order they have on here in the top 5. I would maybe replace Kyler. I do still think top 10 for Kyler, but
top 5 until
I'll be honest with you, dude. Until Aaron Rodgers, I hate the receiving core, but until Aaron Rodgers proves that he can't put up fantasy numbers, I'm moving Aaron Rodgers up there.
Yeah. I mean, so here's my question with Lamar: is Lamar even practicing? Is he? I know he's holding out. I'm not quite sure.
I think he's
doing.
I mean, he'll still put up crazy fantasy numbers because he's going to run for 800 yards, which is going to be nuts.
All right, and here, this is Ritter's. Allen, Herbert, Mahomes, Jackson, Burrow. It's crazy that Joe Burrow is at 10.
10, yeah. But, I mean, like I said, you got to take these running guys into account. Like, if I'm just picking quarterbacks, I also think Brady's low. I think Brady's too low, too. But the running thing just gets you so many additional points from a quarterback. So, like, clearly, if I'm picking quarterbacks, I want Burrow ahead of several of these guys. But from a fantasy standpoint, I think 10 is a little low. I definitely wouldn't have him behind Dak. I think Tom Brady is low as well. Tom Brady last year put up insane numbers once again. They do have some question marks. I mean, a lot of these guys have question marks. The one that I look at on here and I'm like,
Russell could have a big year.
Russ. I was about to say, let Russ cook. That playmaking they have on that roster, he could light it up this year. So just be ready for that. I think Russ could potentially light it up, but there's still, once again, question marks. New team, new offensive scheme. We'll see.
Justin Fields at 18 is nasty work. My man needs to be down here, bro. Like, what
he can run. I mean, he can run.
He's gonna have to. He's gonna have like 60 passing yards a game.
I mean, so it's yeah.
I feel
Justin Fields.
Zach, I know we're in a league that does this, but I hate more than anything 2 QB leagues, dude. They're a joke. I can't stand them.
2 QB leagues should not exist.
It should not exist, dude. They're terrible. They're a joke. AFC lists of all 4 QBs top 10. It's a fucking stout. AFC got some heavy hitters at quarterback.
Derek Carr with the addition of Devontae Adams could take a massive fantasy step up this year. We'll see. He's got to get the ball in the end zone more. Derek Carr puts up crazy yards every year.
Quarterbacks, it kind of is what it is. We know what he's going to see there.
Yeah.
Let's move over to running backs. I need to turn this autoplay bullshit off. I don't want it. I'm not buying a car, ESPN. Leave me alone. All right, so this is kind of interesting. Jonathan Taylor, I know pretty much everywhere across the board has Jonathan Taylor number 1 overall. I get scared when I see this in fantasy because in the past, you remember guys having really big seasons, and then the next year,
it's an injury or something stupid
or something
all the time.
It is.
It's one of those things. I mean, it does happen. I can't remember what it is, but the odds of the number 1 running back from the year before repeating as the number 1 running back are like, I don't know if it's ever happened really.
Yeah.
But they usually do take a little bit of a dip in production. Now Taylor's very young, so he's got that working for him, but it is
a good offensive line.
Yeah. But with running backs, it's one play and they could be done for the year,
Yeah.
So a lot of wear and tear in that position. So it'll be interesting to see. I know, of course, Dynasty League, I have him in that league, so I need him to stay healthy.
Yeah.
But I agree. It is one of those things where he was the clear-cut number 1 last year, and more often than not, the next year they don't put up the same.
It's hard to repeat. I will say the way I kind of go into it is I look when I'm drafting a running back. I want a running back who is either one of two check boxes. I think is criminally low, like a James Conner at 14. Like I think a running back who has super boom potential. Even if you're desperate and your roster's kind of set, a Saquon at 15. Like this is Saquon's like he has boom potential. We all know how bad he's been the past couple of years. Or I look at more of the guaranteed thing, like a Derrick Henry. Like the majority of the time he's gonna get you the shit.
The fact that they these leagues, they sleep on Derrick Henry because he doesn't catch a lot of passes. Yeah. When he's healthy, and I mean, other than last year, he's been healthy for his entire career. He's almost guaranteed to get you 12, 14 points on a bad week. If he adds touchdowns, he's a 20-point per week running back. So he's just like a guarantee. So I like Derrick Henry a lot from a fantasy standpoint. Mm-hmm. I know he doesn't catch the ball, but he just puts up so many yards.
I don't know when Kamara's allowed back on the field.
I don't think he's officially been suspended yet, which is also wild. So, yeah, I mean, if we're going to jump into people that are too high on this list, it's Alvin Kamara. He's
Barkley is a
probably
bad
going to
running
get
back.
suspended.
I agree.
He's probably getting suspended. He beat the shit out of some guy. It's not even really been disputed that he did it.
Right.
So he's more than likely catching the suspension. And if you go look at his numbers from last year,
we need to.
If you go look at Alvin Kamara's numbers from last season, the first year without Drew Brees, he didn't have a good year. He averaged 3.7 yards per carry.
Yeah.
3.7. That's bad. That's not good. And he only caught 47 passes, which is well below what you expect out of him.
4 rushing touchdowns.
I mean, 9 total touchdowns out of him. He had a 5-touchdown game 2 years ago. So I don't love Alvin Kamara. I mean, I just don't.
Remy's out on Alvin Kamara.
I'm out on Alvin Kamara. Hey,
be
he's
fair-
going to get suspended 6 games. So, I mean, that's coming.
It's like guys I'll always like are, of course, Derrick Henry. Listen, I know it's going to sound like a homer pick, but if Christian McCaffrey can stay healthy, he's the best running back in the league.
If he can stay healthy.
But you can say that about any of these guys. You can say that about Dalvin Cooks and, all these guys. But, so that's one of those boom or bust picks for sure, Christian McCaffrey. Joe Mixon, can he repeat? He has a better offensive line, and a lot of people like him. Naji Harris, there's so much volume. Will it be good volume?
I think Naji is the sleeper for me for number 1 running back this year. I think Naji very well could take that mantle away just because of the volume. They're going to have to rely on him to do so much, especially if a young quarterback ends up. If they run Pickett out there, Pickett's going to be handing the ball off a lot of dump downs. We know Naji can catch. I think Naji's the sleeper for number 1 this year.
Okay. Not number 1.
Number 1.
See, now that's where you hit the value at. You draft a 6th overall running back, and he goes number 1 on you.
He goes number
now
1.
You're
that's how
you're up there, right? DeAndre Swift. This is my problem with DeAndre Swift. The talent's there, the workload's there, but sometimes he just doesn't. I don't know, man. I've been watching a lot of the Hard Knock stuff recently, and maybe it's that bias, but I think he's super talented as a both pass catcher and a running back. He is just a little on the soft side.
I think he's going to have a great year. I think it's workload. It's all workload.
Got to have that visor.
So if I'm just looking at this list, I think so. The guys that I'm not as high on, Alvin Kamara, I've already said. Javonte Williams, I think, has all the talent in the world, but I still want to see how they're going to spread because they brought Melvin Gordon back and they have Russell Wilson, who's going to be throwing the ball a lot to Jerry Jeudy and Cortland Sutton and all the weapons that they have there.
Yep.
So I want to see Javonte Williams' workload because I don't know if he's going to be that bell cow that's going to be a top 10 running back with Melvin Gordon still in the same backfield. Aaron Jones is an interesting one with how well A.J. Dillon played last year, but with them having to lose Devontae Adams, I think they're going to run both running backs a lot. I think Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon are going to get a ton of workload each.
Right.
There. Fournette had a hell of a year last year, and now he doesn't have competition. So for him
I think at 12,
low,
I think he could. I mean, he's Leonard Fournette, and I just think the workload in that offense, he could boom.
Yeah. I mean, well, you got to think the last couple of years, they've always had the threat of Ronald Jones taking snaps from him. Ronald Jones ain't there anymore. Mm-hmm. They don't have a true backup running back. So I think the workload for Fournette is going to be insane. And the numbers he put up last year, 812 rushing yards, 4.5 yards a carry, 8 touchdowns, 69 receptions with 2 more receiving touchdowns. He had a hell of a year last year. And I think his workload is just going to increase. There's a couple of different ones on here. I think some of these middle of the pack guys are kind of right there where they belong.
We think about Breece Hall.
He's a Jet, dude. I don't understand. Michael Carter didn't play bad last year.
This is the value down here.
Yeah.
Like this part of the thing where you find a guy that performs like a guy up top, that's where you get the value.
So this is always a fun one, is the running back position. Who's your sleeper? Who's your big sleeper? Some guy not in the top 15 that you think is going to boom or come out of nowhere.
Man,
because I know who mine is.
I don't know, man. It's a put up. What's the Atlanta running back situation? Is it just
Cordero Patterson?
Is that it? Dude, he was putting up some dummy numbers last year.
He was putting up dumb numbers. Let's see. Let's go to Atlanta.
I want it to be Josh Jacobs so bad, but I can't say it. It's put up a shut up time for Josh Jacobs.
Yeah.
He's got to stay healthy.
Let's take a look. The Atlanta Falcons depth chart has Cordero Patterson followed by Damien Williams. So, it's
okay. Cordero Patterson's about to beat. He's about to eat.
So my deep dive into this, and
I want to say Breece Hall. I love his talent, man. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just weird to me. Like I said, I don't think Michael Carter was a bad running back for them last year, and for them to spend another second-round pick on another running back, it's odd. But I'm telling you right now, based on what I saw in the preseason, Brian Robinson for Washington, I think, is going to take that job away from Antonio Gibson. I think Antonio Gibson, we've looked at him for a couple of years now as this guy. We've just been waiting for him to be a fantasy star, and he just hasn't developed into that.
He struggles with holding on the ball.
I think Brian Robinson, rookie out of Alabama, is going to take that job from him and have a very good year. He's a big kid, dude. He's 230, rookie running back. I'm telling you, that guy right there, late round pick. You can get him. You might have to stash him a week or two, but he's going to take that job.
Do you think ETN has a good year? No.
He's a Jaguar. I mean, he'll be a good flex guy because I think he is going to catch some passes, because I still don't think they have a lot of talent catching the ball, even though they spent all that money on it.
Tony Pollard's a better running back. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah,
Tony Pollard's a better running back than Zeke. I have Zeke in the league. You watch him play.
He's just way more explosive. If you watch the two of them play, if you watch Zeke and you watch Tony Pollard, Pollard pops. When he gets the ball, he takes that step and he's gone. Zeke looks closer to a fullback at this point, dude. He's slow. He doesn't have that same burst that Tony has. I think.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we need two more. Roberts is out for the first 2 weeks. There you go. We need two more. Two more. We can do the pick order.
Go ahead and pick the order tonight.
Zeke is shit. I know.
I
know, dude. I have him in Dynasty League. How in the world? I didn't even play him. I haven't played him in God knows how long. Who would have thought my best running back is fucking Austin Eckler?
He's really coming to his own.
Yeah. No.
So,
but I'm saying is at the time when I had my running back, because I had crazy running backs.
Trying to get this. Robinson is out for the first few weeks. James Robinson, I'm assuming, for Jacksonville.
James Robinson, he tore his knee last year or something, didn't he?
Yeah, but they're not putting him on the PUP list. He's practicing.
Jake's already joined. Caleb, Allen, Tyler, August, Wes, Zach, Ritter. It'd be team 3. So, I like it.
That's the other thing with ETN is I don't know how much Robinson's going to, because James Robinson, once they got rid of Urban Meyer and got rid of their Carlos Hyde phase, and Robinson actually became the bell cow again, he put up great numbers once again. So James Robinson's a hell of a running back. The fact that they took ETN, this is why when they took him, it was such a big deal. It's like it doesn't make any sense when your one good player is a running back to draft a running back in the first round. So we'll see. I think, like I said, maybe as a flex play, he'll have some value for catching passes. I just don't think he'll be a great actual running back in the NFL.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if my boy Raj wants to join the podcast league. It'd be interesting. I mean, running backs, they're valuable. They're just so valuable. But it is cool to kind of look at it and see there's some depth in the running back position right now.
Yeah.
Or most of the time, after a certain pick, you wouldn't get anybody worth a damn.
You know what's wild to me is I'm looking at this list, and I understand what's happening in New England right now. I don't love New England's offense at all. Damien Harris scored 15 rushing touchdowns last year. They have him at 30. But there is a lot of talk that Stevenson is going to take some of those touches. So they have Harris at 30 and Stevenson at 32. So we'll see.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll go to wide receivers. Now, here we are in a PPR league. And Cooper Kupp, where is it at? I heard the audio. Okay. Cooper Kupp had a wild year last year. Here's the thing. Where do you draft Cooper Kupp?
I mean, I'm taking him. I would take him as the top receiver. I mean, he won.
But like, if you had if you had 1 through 5, where are you taking him?
5. It's just running backs are you're so depleted of running backs after you get out of the top. A handful of picks that I would still, if I'm taking guys in the top 5, I'm still prioritizing running backs, but I would say that Cooper Kupp is still first receiver off the board.
Yeah, he's got to be first receiver. But I don't know. A lot of people are on this Justin Jefferson. What?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, some pretty.
I mean, he had 1,600 yards.
But where do you draft Justin Jefferson in the first round? Do you draft him in the first round?
I think so.
I think he has tennis elbow, Zach.
8th.
8th. And then, of course, the GOAT himself.
And if he can progress on those numbers, which were just stupid as a rookie.
Yeah. Wide receivers are interesting.
What'll be, I think the wide receivers looking at the rankings here, one of the things that I am going to look at is how the 49ers move forward with Debo Samuel. Of course, there was all that noise made about how he wants to be used. He wants to be less of a running back, more of a receiver. It's tough, man, because like that's what made Debo special was the ability to basically
he
do
caught
both.
6 touchdowns. He had 8 rushing touchdowns.
Yeah. So if he's just out there purely as a wide receiver and he's not doing those trick runs and stuff as much, I think it hurts his fantasy value some. I still think he's a good player. But if you go back and look at those numbers on him, the odds of him putting back up 18 yards per reception again
is pretty wild.
I don't think he's going to repeat.
I like Michael Pittman this year. I think Michael Pittman has a good year. I think DJ Moore could have a good year. We'll see when does it happen at quarterback there. Dude, I really like this guy. Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Yeah.
I think this guy
look at the numbers he put up last year. That was his rookie year. He got overshadowed a lot by the year that Jamar Chase and Jalen Waddle had.
I mean, look at these targets.
Yeah. I mean,
the double-digit targets.
He was their passing game.
I like
for a
that
while.
guy. I like some St. Brown.
The big thing that you look at with some of these guys are what you want to do is get good receivers who've gotten upgrades at quarterback. So like you said with Michael Pittman, getting Matt Ryan. Now, I'm not the biggest Matt Ryan fan, but Matt Ryan loves throwing to his number 1 receivers. And it's a clearly number 1 show there for Michael Pittman. So I expect a really good year out of Michael Pittman Jr. Let's see. I think the Denver wide receivers, I think both Sutton and Judy take a big step up with the addition of Russell Wilson versus Drew Lock or Teddy Bridgewater throwing them the ball. So I like both of those guys. I think Allen Robinson comes back to fantasy relevancy this year by having Matt Stafford as his quarterback versus the just troll jobs he's had at quarterback for his entire career. So those are guys. And then, of course, Rashad Bateman is the biggest to me is like could be a huge, huge pickup for somebody because he is going to be clearly the number one in Baltimore. The issue, of course, with Baltimore is how much does that equate? Because we know their passing game is limited. We know they love hitting Mark Andrews as much as they can. How much does that leave for Bateman? But I do think a good year is coming ahead for Rashad Bateman.
Yeah, I like Bateman. I think Bateman's got a high upside. Somebody's got to catch the passes there. Just looking. Maybe Gabriel Davis takes that all that. He had a lot of momentum in the playoffs.
Oh, huge.
Maybe he carry it over. Allen Robinson now joins the Rams.
Gonna be big. That's big for him. We'll see. That's huge for him.
Cleveland's number one's Amari Cooper, but his quarterback situation is not great.
And the big one for people who are willing to be very patient, keep looking down there. And at 42, you've got the suspended DeAndre
How long
Hopkins.
is he out for?
6 games.
6 games.
Quarter or third of the season. So, stash job.
I mean, he would be up here.
Yeah, I mean, he would be
if
up
he
there.
was. Yeah.
He would be up there. Dude, Javonte Adams at 4. I know it's a change of scenery, but dude.
Dude,
that's wild.
The league across the board is such a wide receiver league now. It's pretty crazy.
Here's a question for you. This just popped up in my head. The last 2 years, we've had literally historic rookie seasons out of wide receivers, with Justin Jefferson breaking the reception record for rookies, immediately followed by Jamar Chase breaking the yards record for rookies, and Waddle breaking the receptions record. Who is the rookie that explodes at this wide receiver group? Or do any of them?
Hold on a second. Somebody hit me up about the league. I don't know, man.
Do we have a Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase type of season out of any of these rookies?
Do you like Olave? I just don't like his quarterback situation.
I mean, so the issue with Olave, and I get it. I don't love Jameis, but Jameis puts up yards.
Yeah, he does.
They're going to throw the shit out of it. But it's also a situation with Olave, and who knows what happens with Michael Thomas. If Michael Thomas, he's hurt again, hamstring, yeah, he's just soft. But when he plays, he
click the link.
Ton of targets go Michael Thomas's way. And the addition of Jarvis Landry, I don't know how many targets he's going to see. I think he'll have a good year, but I don't think he's the boom out of the rookie class.
Yeah. We'll see. You know what's crazy is we're going to kind of look at the tight ends and kind of think about where the top tight ends kind of mingle with the top wide receivers.
If I had to pick a rookie, by the way, it would be Treylon Burks to break out because he's in Tennessee. He could very easily be the one there.
Yeah, he could. We'll see. I think he's very raw as a pass catcher.
He is, for sure. But I think he's in a very good situation where I know they have Robert Woods, but I think Treylon could actually break out, be the one. This is my favorite position to talk about in fantasy football, ladies and gentlemen, the tight end position. Jesus Christ, you got literally it's
Travis
the most
Kelce,
top-heavy thing in the world.
Mark Andrews is bonkers. Mark Andrews is bonkers last year.
Yeah. And
then what did Darren Waller do? I think Darren Waller got hurt, didn't he?
He got hurt, didn't? I mean, last year was a down year for Waller, even when he did play. Kittle, good year, 910.
Maybe Pitts takes the big dude. Pitts had
1,000 yards. He's the
maybe I stopped trying to trade Kyle Pitts. Maybe I stopped trying to trade Pitts in the dynasty.
Nah, fam. You should definitely just move him.
Let me make sure.
Just trade him.
Let me make sure that nobody tried to accept any of my trades.
Nah, dude, just
all right. You want to talk about team? Look at it. This is my dynasty league team, ladies and gentlemen. Kyler Murray, Austin Eckler, Saquon Barkley, Devontae Adams, Michael Pittman, Darren Waller, TJ McScoren, Ezekiel Elliott, Bateman, Pitts, Ayuk, Robinson, Akers, Hopkins. That's the team.
Trash.
Sorry for the
that's a second place team, ladies and gentlemen.
I did finish in second.
That's a second place team. The tight ends, like I said, this is when we did that weekly fantasy thing for tight ends, dude. This is the bane of my existence. After you get outside of the top 5, let's just say top 5. I'll give you if Waller can get back into what he was before, and if Pitts takes a step up. Pitts only had 1 touchdown last year, 1,000 yards, 1 touchdown. Outside of that, to me, you get just basically a lot of the same dude. You get a bunch of 10-point per game guys. I don't think that we have just.
Yeah,
it's just the same dude. I mean,
like
literally,
Hawkinson's
I think
good player, but
I think you go 6
10-point guy.
6 to 15 are all 10-point guys.
Yeah,
that's what they are.
People like this guy this year.
Well, yeah,
people
9
hyping
touchdowns
up Dawson
last
Knox.
year.
Y'all are trying to trade Mike Gesicki.
Yeah, well, his name has come up in trades. He just doesn't. He doesn't fit what Mike McDaniel wants. Mike McDaniel wants a tight end that can block, a la George Kittle, can block and catch. And Mike Gesicki, I think, has spent like some 80-something% of his snaps as a slot receiver, not actually as a tight end. So he does not line up at that position a lot. But if it's me, I'm not trading him. He's if you want to let him go, you let him go in free agency this year. It doesn't make sense to move him for a draft pick right now when we're trying to make an actual run at being a decent team. Why would you move him for a pick right now? See if you can carve out a spot for him. He's the only big body that we have on the team.
I wish y'all would trade him. The Panthers need a tight end.
Where's the little Panthers tight end listed on here?
There's not one.
He's not. So, yeah, it's slim pickings at the tight end position. And once you get outside that top 5,
maybe David Njoku has a year.
I was gonna say, who's your boom, who's your bust? I guess for the tight end position.
My bust.
You want to see something that was impressive as hell?
I like Goddard, dude. Maybe Goddard has a big year.
Go look at what Zach Ertz did after he got traded.
Yeah,
he was the backup. He was the backup when he was in Philadelphia. Look at his little. I guess go to his game list or whatever. See all. So you see where he gets traded after the Tampa Bay game. 3, 4, 3, 4, 8, 1, 5, 6, 8, 7, 7. He became a really big part of that offense. He ended up with 74 catches on the year.
He had 13 targets for 50 yards. Let's now fucking
dump downs. But you look at the numbers he put up once he got to Arizona. He actually put up and before Goddard took over as the tight end in Philadelphia. People forget Zach Ertz was one of the best fantasy tight ends in the league. He was breaking NFL records at the position. So I think you could see a really good year, a full year out of him in Arizona. I think you see some really good numbers. I think Njoku does have big boom potential. I think why is Austin Hooper on this list?
Where is he at?
24th. But why?
Austin Pooper.
38 catches. Don't love it.
Tragic. Well, you think Noah Fant takes that big step we all been waiting on?
No. Well, I mean, he had a good year last year. Look at those numbers.
Hey,
those are
what does any bad quarterback love? A tight end.
Yeah, but we're talking worst of the worst. We're not talking bad. We're talking, dude. Pete Carroll came out and said they got 2 number 1s.
Oh my God, I saw that. All right, guys, we got about 6 minutes before we get out of here. We need one more person to sign up, and we can do our pick order live, and then we'll get out of here.
Where's Jacob at?
These fantasy focuses, once the year starts rolling, will be a lot better. We'll have more of like a love-hate. We'll break down matchups. We'll look at more of that kind of stuff. But right now, we're just trying to get everything set up and get everybody ready for some fantasy football. We'll do some, of course, TikToks and fantasy TikToks and stuff.
And yes, Alan makes a good point. It's the same quarterback he had last year. I still just don't think he's going to get better than what he was last year.
I just got a text message from someone in the Dynasty League saying, "What do you want for Pitts?" Kyle Pitts is for trade, ladies and gentlemen, as in anybody in that league.
Terry, I hate to do this, bud, because I know like we're in the same league, and I want your team to be worse than what it is. Why on earth would you trade Kyle Pitts in a dynasty league? I know you don't really play to play; you play to trade. Yes. I know that's who you are as a person, but Kyle Pitts may be. I want him. I want to get him off of your team. I don't want to give up a running back for him. He may be like the 5th most valuable dude in all of dynasty fantasy football.
I don't know.
He is the most unique tight end prospect we've ever seen. And you're out here you're throwing. I got Darren.
Allen has the first pick to offer. He said,
"No, Allen. If you trade that first pick after all that stuff you did last year
to get the first pick,
I swear to God, I'm not going to play if I can't get the number 1 pick. I'll just quit. I don't even enjoy it. If you trade that first pick."
Remy said I can't do it, Alan.
That's no way. I had to watch football enough with him last year to, if I don't get the number 1 pick, I'll just quit. I'll just quit playing. Not even having fun, dude. I don't even enjoy it. I'm just trying to get the number 1 overall pick. If you trade it for a tight end, I swear to God.
Guys, reach out. Send messages.
One person. We need one more person. And we can go ahead and do the pick order live tonight.
Let's get Jacob.
Do it. I texted him, trying to get his attention. I don't know.
I'll do it despite Remy. I know you would. We'll see. I just love Darren Waller, and I love my Raiders so much.
Yeah, you want to know the big difference? You want to see the big difference? Go back to Darren Waller. You see 29? That second line right there? He's 29. Kyle Pitts, I think, was the youngest player in the NFL last year. He's still 21. He's still 21 years old.
1,000 yards.
You're an insane person if you don't get just an insane deal for him.
Yeah, I gotta get a haul for him.
I mean, at the end of the day, he's still a tight end, but
he's all right.
Most unique tight end.
We'll see. We shall see. Come on, guys.
The downside for him right now is that Marcus Mariota is going to be throwing him the ball.
Yeah.
Or Desmond Ridder. So I wouldn't have the highest hopes this year. Oh, you don't want to go over the PPR kicker standings?
Is that what's next?
Is that what's next? I mean, we don't trust me, but we
don't. All right, so we'll look
to.
at the Superflex real quick. This is the overall. They're saying that Josh Allen. So, wait a second. Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Justin Herbert. They go 1, 2, 3, and nah.
What is no? What?
What rankings is that? I can't even.
What are we doing here? We're run on quarterbacks off the rim?
Okay, if you go, you got to run on quarterbacks. So in this one, they have Jonathan Taylor going 1, Christian McCaffrey 2, Cooper Kupp 3, Austin Eckler 4. The Superflex, I got it. There you go. How about that top 5? Maybe make a TikTok about it or something. 1 would be Jalen Hurts. Austin, so Justin Jefferson, Derrick Henry, Jamar Chase coming in at 7. Yeah, that's true. That's the stupid multi-QB league thing. All right, we gotta get Jacob in here. Where's he at? He's probably sitting around getting high. Come on, guys. We need 1. We need 1. Let's see what Matt's doing. This is some good quality podcasting we're doing tonight. It's just us hanging out. I like it.
I'm texting. I'm out here.
There he is. Look at him. I'm in the Culver's. People eating the deluxe double. Jacob, click the link.
It's a race at this point. Send out feelers.
Click the link.
Jacob, join the league in the Snapchat group. I love it. You need to find that wheel site, dude. You got to find that shit because I think that's the way to do it.
I think we're gonna do wheels.
Honestly, that's the way.
I'm gonna Google an off thing.
Zach's reached out. I mean, it's a race at this point. I don't know if Jacob's listening. If you want in on this, bud, you better click that link.
I'm trying to find the best. All right, so maybe randomspinwheel.com. Gotta watch out for that. That search bar gets you in trouble.
Dibs on first pick.
Jacob's in. We have a full league, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so I'm going to take this over here. Actually, we'll just swap that. Put that here, and we'll do this one over here. All righty. So, slice one will be Terrence Beard. So, Matt Ritter. Zach Barr. Wes Wood. Jake Myers. Caleb Williams.
Here we go, boys. This is it. This is exciting.
Anal Goodman. Alan Goodman.
Yeah. Let's see if you can do it, ladies and gentlemen. Holy shit. Normally get that one wrong, bud. You got a cheat sheet over there? You cheating. Cheating. You cheating bastard.
What? I've only known you for half my life.
You still don't know how to spell my last name. It's wild.
Wow, perfect 12 too. August Bell. All right.
Live.
Hold on, let me get to the point where I can. We go here.
And each time someone gets it, you just click X and it'll take them out of there.
Yeah. And I'm going to.
Are we going backwards or first?
I can just do it like this. Okay, perfect. All right. So, I think for it, should have done marbles. Marbles on the stream, you bums. I mean, we can't have fun, dude. We want to do spin wheel. People say do marbles. I don't even know where they even find marbles. I don't want to do marbles.
I think this is just as good. This will get the job done. So the question is the first spin for the first pick or the 12th pick?
For the 12th pick.
Okay. I like that. Build up the anticipation here.
Yep. Sorry, vetoed. This is our league, fuckers. So, marbles is way better. No, I don't care about marbles, dude.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
I mean, this is going to tell us. This is for 5 minutes to just find out what the freaking draft order.
All right. Y'all ready? Everyone ready? I'm spinning it.
Dude. 12th
12
overall pick.
pick.
Go ahead and lock me in, dude. I just have a feeling.
Wes
with
hot slice.
Let the bad luck continue, bud.
So Wes coming in 12. Well, buddy, it sucks.
Big wood. Sorry, bud.
Big wood. Ready? Here we go. Go Birds.
Did you remove his name from it?
Yeah, I'm going to hot slice and play again.
Yeah, there
Here we go.
Beautiful. I quit.
Next up. Ooh,
damn, August.
Coming in at 11. Look, he's already there. Team built for it. Coming in at 11. Here we go.
In all fairness, the end of the round's not a bad place to be either. It's the middle that sucks.
Because they didn't do marbles. Hey. All right, what is this, 10? 10.
Mm-hmm. Number 10.
Number 10. Tyler DeRosa coming in at number 10. All righty. We're moving right along. Number 9. With the 9th pick in the 2022. Ooh, Mr. Ed. He's already there. This is weird. He's already there. Look at CT Falcons. Hashtag rigged.
Allen's gonna get the first pick. Rigged.
What's this next pick?
Number 8.
Jake Myers coming in at number 8. Here we go. Number 7. No!
Yeah!
No!
What a terrible place to be.
7. Oh my God. That's 7. All right. Fair enough. Still using my real name. Today is a special day. It is Mr. Ed. 6.
Mr. Ed.
Fuck you, Remy. I hope you get 6. Damn it. Jacob. He's already there. 5 through 7 sucks. You suck, Neil.
Karma for no marbles.
You know what? I think we should do marbles.
No, this is locked in.
Number 5, coming to you live. Remy, I swear to God. Come on, Remy. Allen. See, you were there. You were right there.
I'm not used to picking this early.
4. 4. Oh my God. Zach Barr coming in at 4. Remy, Caleb, and Matt. Number 3. Matt. All right, so what we're gonna do something different from the number 1 overall pick.
We're gonna do marbles. Marbles for the number 1 pick.
just to piss them off. That'd be hilarious. Just for you 2 marbles. So we're gonna do a best of 7.
Oh shit.
All right.
Gaskin. Oh yeah. I can't wait for Myles Gaskins to never play another.
We're doing a best of 7. Life. So the first person to win 4 gets the 1. The other one gets the 2. Okay? Ready?
All right.
Caleb's up 1-0. You got that down? You taking that down?
Mm-hmm.
Caleb's up 1-0.
That means I would have had the number 1 pick if we just did it regularly.
Yep.
You bastard.
Remy tied it back up 1-1. Here we go. It's rigged. Remy's now up 2-1. The comeback's on. The comeback is on, ladies and gentlemen. 2-2.
Putting my money in on this going 7.
You ever know it's like landing directly on your name? This shit is rigged as hell.
Yeah.
2-2.
We need 1, baby. We need 1.
3-2, Remy.
We need 1.
Shit is rigged. I agree, Zach. I think we should use a different wheel.
Damn it.
Dude, this shit is rigged, bro. And for the last one, if it lands Remy, because it went back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's Caleb. It's Caleb. It's Caleb. Caleb with the number 1 overall pick, and it's already there. Remy with 2. Matt coming in at 3. Zach coming in at 4. Allen coming in at 5. Jacob 6. Caleb can't make the draft.
Well, he's just
He has
to
a
auto draft.
He has to auto draft then. You know what we should do? We should just do marbles and just take Caleb out.
Everyone knows the number 2 pick is where you want to be. Everyone knows that. That is prime position. Number 2.
7. Big Wood coming in last. Well, the draft Sunday at 4:30 my time. So
7:30 Eastern Standard Time.
Neil, your ass had chances. I posted it. You could have been in a league with me, but no, you didn't want to play. Plus, we already have enough Eagles fans in here. You go with 3. Yeah, 3's a good pick. I'm great with 7. See, you can't even do it anyways, Neil. Get out of here.
Anyway,
I'm just kidding. So that's the Hard P @SS Sports League. Apparently, you can't say pass in ESPN. Appreciate everybody stopping by and hanging out. It's more of a slow dance we did today. We just kind of hung out, got this thing set up. We will be drafting Sunday. Next Thursday will be. We're not doing one next Thursday. We're gonna do one before. Because Thursday night game.
There will be a Thursday night game.
We just won't be able to talk
following Thursday.
Yeah, because nothing's going to change from today. So we're gonna take a week off, and then we're going to come back strong and ready to go. So we're going to our next Fantasy Focus episode will be on the 8th
on kickoff.
On kickoff.
NFL kickoff day.
So we'll come hang out. We'll watch it together. Might post it up on another. I can't stream it legally. I don't think. But yeah, so of course we'll dropping more NFL spotlight. Always, me and Remy have to record more of that. Speaking of which, so we might do that over the weekend. We might just try to do it all. Just record everything and just start dropping it so we don't have to worry about it. And then next Tuesday, we have our live on the 30th. Be there or be square. I could do a live draft. You want to do that, Remy? Sunday? You want to go live Sunday and do the draft live? Might as well.
You can.
If any of y'all want to hop in the stream, let me know. Only thing you have to have is a camera. I think I can get a good amount of people in here. I'm not sure exactly how many different people I can get in here. Worst comes to worst, we can all just hop in Discord, and me and Remy will do, of course, our live stream that way. So we're going to live stream the draft Sunday. Good idea. Great idea. We're going to do that. But yeah, so see us Sunday, 7:30 Eastern.
Same spot?
Same spot. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. Remy, want to say anything for guy here?
I mean, just hope y'all are all ready to lose. You bunch of losers. Bunch of losers, dude. About to dominate.
All right.
7:30 Eastern, Zach.
7:30
Eastern Standard
Sunday.
Time.
PPR. Remy's an idiot.
Peace.